Good morning, everyone, and welcome to a Friday morning edition of the Moose Minute Project. Just getting into Boscobel. Had to go donate a little blood to the clinic today for my checkup. And as always, well taken care of at the Spring Green Clinic. So, it was a good day yesterday. Got home after work, got a phone call from an old customer. Wondered what I was up to, and wondering if I was still in the business of power sports. And I informed him I was not, but was able to kind of work the old sales portion of it, which was fun. I enjoy that. I'm glad I'm not in the stressful situation that I was before. But it was nice to have somebody have the confidence in me that they called me to check. So that was awesome. It made me feel very good about it. Bowled last night. Just was in a different mindset. I think I really had Mom on my brain last night of just working her Baker tournament and this kind of stuff that's been helping me. But yeah. So I started the first game last night. Practice went well. Started the first game last night. Started with the first 10. It's the first time I've ever had that in my life, where I had the first 10 in a row. Went to throw the 11th, put it in the pocket, just left a 7-pin, picked it up for a 289. That's my highest game to date ever, which is hard for a lot of people to believe because of the bowling I've done. But I've never shot a 300. And so, yes, 289. Then I came back with a 202. Left 11 10-pins last night. And I was doing really good until the third game when the wheels fell off of me picking them up. I think it was just from pure mental frustration, which is something I still struggle with from my stroke. Wasn't upset because I was throwing the ball well. Last night was probably one of the first times I've thrown the ball that well for 2 complete games, and I still did in the third game throw the ball well. I did switch a ball just to see if that would help from leaving the 10 pins. Needless to say, I left 3 more that game. So a total 11 10 pins left last night. And then the 7-pin I left too. And I left a 4-pin. So those kind of things just happen. It's bowling. But shooting the 289, and I averaged 220 last night, so I'm happy with that. For everything I've gone through, I'm blessed to be just bowling, period. Blessed to be bowling with the teammates that I bowl with. Overall, I could be going through worse things. I could be struggling with a whole lot worse things than I am. And so to be competitive with some really good bowlers, I'm looking forward to going to Baraboo, to bowl in the Baraboo tournament on the 16th, just to see where I stand with some of those guys too. The scratch tournament over there. But yeah, overall, it was a good day yesterday to just have a guy call me with the trust that he wanted to talk to me. And morning, Kim. And then yeah, it was just a good day. So I had to fast this morning. Went and had blood work done. We'll wait to hear. I'm not looking forward to good news with that, probably. But we'll see. I'm trying to change some things there, but not changing probably as much as I should. And do the things I should. But, yeah, overall, I thought Mom was with me pretty much all night. And that's a hard thing for me. I'm still struggling with that loss. I'm still struggling, and I know I always will, I get that. But it's still very fresh. It feels like this kind of, where the scab gets pulled off a little bit here and there. I get deeply reminded of Mom, and then I struggle there. But, yeah, highest game ever, 289 last night. That's the highest game I've shot in my 50 years. And part of it is that you're starting to see more and more big scores out of people because of synthetic lanes, automatic oilers. Of course, ball technology is big. So I don't feel, my average is 197. I think that's accurate for me. I could probably do a lot better if I would work on it. I don't work on it. I show up, shoot league, go to bowl a few tournaments. I don't prepare myself or hit the gym or do all that stuff, and I definitely need to do that. But that's where we're at. So I just wanted to touch base today with some good news, some positive thoughts. I know I've been on a tirade lately of a few things that I've been very critical of. I followed up with some businesses I worked with for a while on snowmobiles and things like that, of what they had available. So I kind of just let my old customer know where it was at, and hopefully he can find what he's looking for. But it did, it brought a positive feeling to me that I got a call from him just asking about where I was and wanting to work with me. I've been out of this for, I've been here now at Kinetic for 2 years. So I'm celebrating 2 years this month. In March here, I'll be here 2 years. So that's been a good thing for me. But I'm not missing the high stress of trying to sell a lot of units, especially during many things that take place. You have an election year. You have a very up and down volatile stock market. You have those things that play a lot of realm in the sales world when you're trying to sell things, and you're trying to, especially things we don't necessarily need. Everybody wants a side-by-side. Everybody wants an ATV. You want a watercraft, a boat, but you don't need them. And then when interest rates are so high and things like that, it becomes a little harder to do that. You need to make sure your sales game's on top of it. So I don't miss any of that stressful portion of it. I have stresses here that are different, that are trying to get product out the door and trying to get dealers caught up on what they've got. The other day we sent out 40 kits. We do those kind of numbers, and then we restock and resend, and we've got a few installs coming up, so that's good. But yesterday was a good day. Hearing back from an old customer that says, "Hey, Chris, where are you at? I want you to work with you." I'm like, well, sorry, don't do that anymore. But I still help dealers that I like and I respect, even if they were past dealers. But I also look at where they're located and try to push them that way as well, because I've known people all over. When you're in this business for 20 plus years, I started in 96, selling in the power sports world. So I've been involved in a lot of it. 29 years, I guess, if you, holy smokes, I'm getting old. But, yeah, so it was really nice. But then to shoot that 289 last night, it was one pin carry from shooting something. And again, I never shot one that high before, so 289 is great for me. I'm very happy. Someday I'll hit that 300. Maybe I'll do that when I'm 80 or something. But that's where we're at. Have a great day today. Thanks for everybody for watching these. I'm approaching 190 videos on YouTube. So, yeah, that's where we're at. No political stuff today. It is what it is. We're going to ride it out. But if you are a salesperson in this climate, whether you're in power sports, cars, appliances, whatever you may be patient. Keep following what you have been taught. And if you are not polishing your skills, make sure you're doing that. As citizens of this country, we need to be checking on our friends and family. Mentally, it's a lot up and down. It's Mental Awareness Month for mental health. So, yeah, I have that damage that will never go away. But you work around it. So have a great day. It is snowing here in Boscobel, Wisconsin. It's supposed to get to 41 is what I heard today, and then 60, I think, by Monday. So we're heading in the right direction. That's for damn sure. My hand is frozen cold, but that's on that side. So I get used to it. So thank you for all of you guys tuning in. Ian, thank you. Rhonda, Kim, I thank you all. It's support from all of you that help me get through, like losing my mom. I know some of those wounds will heal as far as not being fresh bandages ripped off all the time, but right now it's where it's at. So take time to bless somebody today. If you have a chance, be an impact in somebody's life today as well. So send a message, whatever it may be. Have a great night. I believe we're going to TKO tonight for dinner. The four of us, my dad and I, and TKO is a good place to go. And Tim and them there, and we're going to go support somebody local that also supports my mom's fundraiser. So I've got 2 spots left for teams there too. So we'll go from there. Again, thank you all. Have a great Friday. Have a great weekend. I'll be back Monday morning with another edition of the Moose Minute Project. As always, take time to bless somebody today.